Hi, Hung. I'm Michael Lai with Asian Feed. It's great to be here with you today.
Hi.
So, just to start off, can you tell me a bit about the series and the character you play?
Um, I play a character named Diane Farr on The Night Agent. She is the president's chief of staff. And in our show, there is a phone in the basement of the White House that should never ring, and it's manned by a very low level government employee. But on this one night, it does ring, and that can only mean that something bad has happened, and it sets off a series of events that hopefully the audience will be very entertained by.
Got it. And you've definitely starred in a number of different films and series over the past few years. How would you say this role compares to some of your past work?
I've been really fortunate in that all of the roles that I've played have been very different from each other. I've never been a part of something in this genre, a political thriller, and it was just really fun. I mean, Gabe and Luciani got to do all of the running around, but I enjoy watching it after the fact. And uh, when I first signed up to do the show, I asked Sean Ryan what he wanted to do with it because it does veer from the book quite a bit, and what he wanted to say, if anything. And he gave a really interesting answer. I thought he said he wanted to explore the different dynamics between men and women in a professional setting and how they disagree, how they work together, and uh, make progress. And that was a really interesting question to have in the back of our minds as we were filming the show. So you see it with my character, you see it with Gabe and Luciani's character, and the hitmen and the Secret Service agents. And it's a very interesting thing because I don't normally think of that when I think of political thriller.
Amazing. And like you mentioned, there were certainly many thrilling action scenes. And I think that's part of what made the show so fun to watch, along with the chemistry between the entire cast. What would you say it was like filming on set? And are there any memorable behind the scenes moments that you can share?
um, I was very entertained by Gabe because he's full of energy and he's always like on the move. He's always moving. He's never sitting down. And he did a lot of his own stunts because he's just a very active person. I think he does like jujitsu and I don't know if it's just regular boxing or kickboxing that he does, but yeah, he's extremely active, and it's always fun to get to watch somebody who's very physically adept.
Got it. And if you had to choose, would you say you had any favorite scenes from the series to film?
um, it's funny. I have Diane Farr has this really antagonistic relationship with Almora, and I think the actor playing Almora kind of kind of felt bad after a while. He's like, "Do you not like me?" I was like, "Well, I think our characters don't really like each other, so it's kind of hard that we have to have that kind of relationship." But it's always funny when I'm like, "Oh dear, does that person really think that I don't like them?"
And as a final question, if you had to describe the series in 3 words, what would they be?
I would say entertaining, action packed, and thoughtful.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time today. It was an absolute pleasure, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.